Prater ready to get this one going. And off we go from Denver. Here's Smith on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on! 120!
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And nice 70-yard chunk on the opening tap of this game.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here's 2nd and 2. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Hold on.
Shotgun snap here to go. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're going to face 3rd down. You know, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Goff on 3rd. Short pass brought in. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Oh my, they're faking it on their opening drive. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
Well, they tried the fake, but no one was fooled. Defenders saw right through that attempt to sell that punt. Clearly, this squad did their homework this week, and they knew that was coming on 4th down.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. He called that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Keeping it with Mixon. Oh, the football's loose. But the Broncos will get it back. It's up play to recover that one. It's a 7-yard gain on 2nd down. Only inches to go now on 3rd. He keeps it himself. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Yeah, I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like an attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
It's Mixon on second down. Still has room inside the 15. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
18 reps. Ready. Broncos 80. 79 Broncos.
From the red zone now. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down.
60 Bison, 19 Lions. Mustang 19. Ready, ready.
Play fake. It's Milton. On him quick, and they bring him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19, Cup 19, Cup 19. Dragon 60. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Prater on to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he'll get it up to the 44. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Packer 1st down.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Finds a man underneath. It's Kamara. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They have it 2nd and 4. Throwing again. Here's Goff. Hits him on the outright. And he's taken down at the 30. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down Packers.
1st down Packers.
Gonna throw again. Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So it's 2nd down coming up. Again, Goff. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
17.
Throwing again. It's gone. Gets this one to Freiermuth. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Packers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 7, ready,
Here's Milton. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
4-yard line.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Go! Go, Reed! Bronco 80! 19 Lion! Go, Street!
1st and 10, around to Mixon. And this one is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
60 Bison! 60 Bison! Go!
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Caught, nice game left side. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
On the ready. Get it. Panther 60. Panther 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground. Now he is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape the reaction. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense in the hurry up here.
70 Lions.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd
60
and goal.
Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave them...
And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers parlay the interception into points. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. That gives him a mark of distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year, and it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. Gay to add the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. On now is Cook to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous.
Ready?
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Packers looking down a very long field. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the shotgun. Gone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
180. Ric Flair.
To the air, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. Still sticking with the passing game. Throwing the out route complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Like 20.
Shotgun snap here to go. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no one connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10. It's gone. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10.
Go tonight.
Goff tosses that quickly out wide. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd, and that playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Goff working from the pistol. And caught by his back. Kamara. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The Packers take their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10.
180.
Working inside the red zone. Finds the in route complete. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Working quickly here.
Brings up second and 3.
Give on second to Kamara. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Gay to add the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. On now is Cook to kick this away. Marvin Mims now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Return. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Here we go. Start. 70 lock. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go.
Here's Milton, first and 10. No, they get him yet again. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Packers will have a shot at at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Yo. What's up?
From the gun, Cobb. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Gay's kick is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over. But I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Ready? Knock that. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18.
One final shot before the half. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. On now is Cook to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready?
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10.
Ready, right?
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
15 at the 30-yard line.
Ready? 79 Broncos.
Another try following the sack. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Hits his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 11. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That one hits for 30. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Ready.
With a dive up the middle. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Mixon. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. 2nd and goal coming up.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Come on. Cougar 19. Cougar 19.
To number 4. And he will knock it in. The defense holds. Just not quite enough to break the plane, and now it's 3rd and goal at the 1.
3rd and goal.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Back up. Ready.
Nixon's going to try to punch it in. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. Running for it, Mixon. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on down near the end zone.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
Hey, 5.
On 1st down, it's gone. Has him on a quick hitter. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. It's exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Kamara running out of the gun. Past the 45. Finds a seam left side. He's off to the races. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers push their lead further to start the half. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
On the ground again with Mixon. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 1-yard gain on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Okay, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Here we go, shot. Ready.
Play fake, it's Milton. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And they make the tackle at the 38. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Broncos football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Come on, set.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. A gain of 27 yards there. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Another Denver Broncos. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
From the red zone now. The throw is caught. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos putting up points in a game decided. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Cup 19. Cup
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Julian Blackmon.
Conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Packers 31, Broncos 13. Matt Prater set to
Now
kick
Prater
off.
on to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
They're on 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Here's Gall. Finds a man underneath. It's Kamara. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. Out of the shotgun. Gall. On the move. Headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof was a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's got it at the 24. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
18 rattling. Tag.
Now Milton to throw. And they pick him off again. Darnell Savage with a pick. And the Packers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
It's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
That's it.
They'll run with Kamara. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Packers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Gay with the point after. And the Packers grow their lead yet again.
38, Broncos 13.
now is Cook to kick this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the jump.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
Ready.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon, and he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Mixon gets it again on 2nd down. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Ready, go.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
There's one that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Oh, what a hit. Charge the ball loose. And the fumble recovery is made. They come through with a massive gain there on 4th down. 24 yards, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard
Here we go.
line.
Set. Ready.
To throw, Milton. Connects on the crosser. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19 Lion. Check out.
1st down from the red zone. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. That one intended for Joe Mixon. It's 2nd and goal.
Tag. Not Viking. 18. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll throw it again. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The Broncos will line up for the
Panther
2-point
60. Panther
conversion.
60. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll try to run it in. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt.
38, Broncos 19. Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he's stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct.